Hey, what's up guys? I'm not doing that. Today I've got a bit of a different video for you. I've got well, first of all, it's floor time. I'm on the floor, it's floor time. Second of all, I have one of my pupils' guitars. It's a Fender Squier Stratocaster. And he has given it to me because he's having an issue with volume. He's not getting any volume out. The only thing he's getting is noise. So I thought I'd just take you through what I usually do when I do something like this, when I look at a guitar and see if there's anything I need to fix. I am by no means an expert, but I'll lay out what I usually do, what I have done already with this, and then I'll show you what I will do to make it work. So first of all, I will always check that the knobs are, like, you know, rotating normally. So as we can see here, we've got our volume, then our two-tone knobs. This volume knob was a bit loose. Actually, it still is a little bit loose. So, you know, you can, it's just a simple case of taking it off, tightening the nut on this side, and making sure that when you use this, if you feel you're at the top, don't then start rotating it more. If you feel like you're at the bottom, don't then start rotating it more. Just leave it where it is. But also what I'll usually do, if one of these isn't a problem, and these weren't necessarily the main problem, I'll check each of the pickups, going through the pickup selector and seeing if there's any one which is the problem or there is all of them. Then I'll check our jack, our input jack, and see if there's any either connections that have been severed there, or you can see we've got our contact point there. I see if that's actually bent in enough. In this case, it is. So what the next step is, I'm interested, and I'm going to answer it right now anyway, but comment anyway, why not? Because usually, if that's fine, then what I'll do is that's when I take things out of the guitar. But let me just show you a moment what the guitar sounds like. So the guitar at the moment, if I get this turned on, sounds like this. Very noisy. Getting some volume out of pickups, but like that. Yeah, that ain't right. I've got the strings way detuned just so I can get the pick guard off. That's not right. Right, that's not how it should be. So, the next step was unscrewing pick guard and taking that all off. So as you can see, pick guard off, or, you know, it's off but connected still. Do you notice anything about some of the cables around here? There's one which sticks out as a bit of a problem, and that is this one here. This one has come off somewhere. So, after doing a little bit of research, this one is meant to be connected to the volume pot. It's coming straight from the jack, meant to be connected to the volume, and it's not, which is why there's no sound coming out. So thankfully, this isn't actually too nasty of a fix. It's just a case of resoldering it. The only other thing I need to do is clip a little bit of the casing around the wire to make sure that's all solderable. That's it. So I'm going to solder it. I've got my soldering iron right here. Yeah, soldering iron. Let's get to it. Casing clipped. Ooh, focus, focus, focus. There we go. Ready to solder. I'm just going to wind it around a little bit to make sure it doesn't fray, and then I'm going to solder it. I'm not going to film the soldering because I don't have enough hands, but yeah. Soldering done. I'm not going to say it's the best soldering job, and I'm not the best solderer. That is the correct words, by the way, don't worry. But all I'm going to do now is just wrap a little bit of electrical tape around this cable here, which the end was snipped off just to make sure it's all neat and tidy. Then yeah, I'll get everything back on and do a little demo. This is Kyle from the future. At this point, I got the guitar sorted. I had resoldered everything. I'd put the scratch plate back in. Hadn't screwed it back in because oh boy, if I screw it back in then something's wrong, that's going to be real frustrating. So I, didn't screw it back in. I did then check the back plate. I took that off and saw if there was tried to see if there was any grounding issues. There wasn't, as far as I could tell. All grounded fine. All soldered in place on the back of the plate around the back. So all good. So in this next clip, I am just running it through my orange amp. There was quite a lot of gain on it, so I took it down a little bit. Hence why in the first video, although obviously it was really, really noisy because of no sound happening properly, it was probably even noisier than it would have been because of the amount of gain. So I took it down a little bit to get like a clean sound for a demo. So yeah. So amp on, you can hear a little bit of noise, a little bit of hum still, but all of the pickups get a little bit of noise from all of them. Volume out. It is really hummy, and now I'm wondering whether there's something else. But as far as I could see from the inside of this, nothing wrong there. Again, like I say, I'm not super experienced at this, but we rock, we go. I think really that's it though. I just need to get this plate sorted on, screwed back on. I am going to have a little check around the back as well, at the back of the trem bridge, just to see if there's anything there. Maybe there is a grounding issue. Who knows? Who knows? Successful job. Let's see. So, all back to normal. Scratch plate screwed back on. Got input jack screwed back in. No issues there aside from just tightening the nut a little bit. Back plate I've taken off. Everything's fine back there. No grounding issues, which is awesome. That makes my life a bit easier. So that's the neck pickup, middle pickup, bridge pickup. All sounding alright. Tone all the way up, volume all the way up. Fine, back to normal. Thank you for watching. This has been a little different, but I do like working on guitars. You'll see a video in a little bit, maybe, about my first guitar, my first Ibanez. No, my only Ibanez. I did some work on it to get it back to sounding like a guitar should, because I'd done a bad job with it before. But yeah, I look forward to you watching that. Like, subscribe if it's on Instagram, which I'm sure I will put it on. Like, subscribe. You can't do that. Go for it. Thank you. Follow. Bye.